Ah, hello and welcome. I am the Awful Chef, and I got hungry, so I better make something to eat. Life, it's so exciting. So, tonight, we're using an ingredient that not a lot of people I know of like. It's called kimchi. We love it. With bacon, it's wonderful. At least we think so. If you don't like kimchi, leave it out of the recipe. You'll be fine. We're making fried rice with bacon, egg, and kimchi. And yeah, that's a lot of flavor. So, I started without you. In that, I fried up some bacon. Oh yeah, a fair amount of bacon. I strained it because we want the fat separately. I also have started, of course, onions in a neutral oil. And because fried rice is made with leftover rice, I made some rice. There's some cheapo rice, you know. If you want, you can use a rice cooker. You can cook it on the stove. Yeah. Ricey, ricey rice. So, onions. Now there is one magic touch not mentioned when making fried rice, and that is a non-stick pan. Rice has a lot of starch. It's going to burn, it's going to caramelize, it's going to stick to that pan. So if you start with a non-stick pan, you might be in a better place. Okay, like I said, neutral oil. Let's add a little bit of bacon flavor to that, huh? Oh yeah, bacon, onions, terrible stuff. Okay, our onions are almost translucent. We're going to give those another minute or two. Ooh, you can tell that bacon fat has a low smoke point. And yes, we may end up deglazing the pan to get rid of some of the excess starch with a little chicken stock. I gotta go to the gym tonight. If it weren't for that, that would have been some very nice bourbon. I'm kind of in the mood for it right now. But that's another matter. So, cooking the onions. Now you know I joke about chicken stock. Because yeah, sometimes it can get really boring cooking onions. Now we have this magic little toy pan that makes the world's greatest single fried egg. Don't ask me why we bought it. I thought it was a joke, but it works. We'll throw a little bit of oil in there too. Because unlike a lot of fried rice dishes, we are not putting the egg in the rice, we are putting the egg on the rice. Okay. So yeah, we're not doing French style onions. We're just doing a lightly sauteed set of onions. So, let's throw in some rice. Let's make some stuff happen. Okay, we are starting to get some rice caramelized on the bottom of the skillet. You can see I'm breaking up the chunks and arranging it into sort of an even layer. Yeah, it's going to be a loud show today. It's going to be a long one too. I shouldn't say it's going to be a long cooking process, but in terms of my usual 10-minute shows, it's going to be a long one. Okay. So, let the rice brown a little bit, and it's going to stick. Non-stick or whatever, it's going to stick. While that's thinking about life, let's go ahead and add some more bacon grease. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a health food dish. Didn't you know that? In all seriousness, moderating our diet with an occasional sin dish, such as this, is far from the worst thing that can be done. So, bacon fat, a little bit of juice from la kimchi, and some soy sauce. As you can imagine, this is not low salt. Bacon, salt cured cabbage, soy sauce, which is of course salt. Okay. So let's see how we're doing. Okay. That's some pretty good stuff. So, well, that literally creates a crust on the bottom of the rice. Let's get our other ingredients ready. I have a slug of kimchi here that is drained, as you can see, and was chopped up. We want it in little bits. I have frozen peas. Oh, those are bad. The bacon and some green onion. And for fun, a little sesame oil. Okay, since the frozen peas are frozen, let's throw those in and start them thawing. Yeah, we tend to keep frozen peas on hand for use in just anything. Okay. So, let me see if we can do this without getting rice everywhere. You can see we have a crust. That's good stuff. Let's go ahead and finish adding to it. There goes the kimchi itself. A little bit of green onions. Yeah, believe it or not, it's one green onion, but I think somebody mixed it up with a leek. Some bacon, pre-cooked. Good stuff. Getting a little warm in there. Little sesame oil. Okay. Let's see here. That's good. The kimchi doesn't provide as much spice as you'd think it would, but it does add some wonderful notes. All right. Yeah, we are going to have to add a little bit of chicken stock because I want what's under there. I want to deglaze the pan and get all of that starch into my dish. So that takes a little bit of moisture. There we go. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Yes, you're hearing me do that. A lot of cultures have dishes that call for crusted rice because everybody loves the crunchy stuff. So that is basically it. I know, the most exciting dish on earth. Let's see here. Oh, that's good. And there's a nice crusty rice component to it. So, that's it. Now I'm going to take my magic little Barbie doll pan here, heat it up, fry up an egg, which is of course invisible, and set that on top. And then I'm going to do it again and set that on top as well. Fried rice for two. So that's it. Thank you. If you don't like kimchi, just skip it and make bacon, egg, and pea fried rice. So I encourage you to try it. I encourage you to try kimchi as well. It's kind of like a really spicy sauerkraut. It's wonderful if you like sauerkraut. So thank you. Please remember to subscribe. This is social media. We must be social. I'm the Awful Chef. Thank you. Goodbye.